Hello guys, in this recording I am going to summarize the trade ideas that I posted for the July expiry cycle. I'll touch on the trades I took, on the profit and loss on those trades, and I'll also talk about the overall profit and loss for the month of July or for the July expiry. But first let me quickly go over my account size. So when we started the VS project and opened up the forum to our beta testers in April, I decided to create a separate Tasty trading account solely for the purpose of tracking my trade ideas that I post in the Trade Ideas forum. I funded this account with $5,000, which at the time I believed would be the median account size for our members. The first trade idea that I posted in the forum was for the May expiry. But prior to that, I took a couple of trades in my Tasty account in the April expiry that were not posted in the forum, simply because the forum was not ready then. So for the July expiry, I posted a total of 5 trades, as you can see here on the spreadsheets: MRNA, DOCU, BA, IWM, and BIIB. And the total profit on these trades was $1,390. So here are the 5 trades pulled out from the spreadsheet again. MRNA, there was a profit of 426, DOCU a profit of 315, BA a profit of 22. Now this position went against me from the inception, so I had to take some defensive measures and adjust the position. So I managed to come out break even or tiny profit, $22. IWM a profit of $282 and BIIB a profit of $345. So the total profit for July was $1,390. Now that profit is based on an account size of 3 contracts. So I traded 3 contracts in all these positions. If you had traded 10 contracts, say you had a medium-sized account, that would have been a profit of $4,633. Now, as I said earlier, my initial account size in April 2020 was $5,000. And as at today, the 19th of July, that account has grown to $7,278. And of course, that figure is inclusive of this 1,390 I made in the July expiry. So this is my Tasty account balance. I go by the alias Spread Doctor, and you can clearly see here the account balance is now $7,278. I'm going to show you all the trades that make up the profit on the account. So this is the profit and loss summary on my Tasty account, and you can see the profit year to date, but that should really be May to date, because or April to date. The first trades I put in were in April. A turn of profit of 2,358, and that is broken down into all these various positions. As you can see, the BIIB on the spreadsheet is there 345, MRNA is there 426, and I have a small loss here in ZM. Well, not small, but a loss in ZM from the June expiry. So of all the positions I've taken so far, only one of them has been a loss. So this is all the realized profit. I currently have 2 open positions in DOCU and GDXJ, and I have one in ARC as well. So P&L, ARC is currently flat. It has no P&L at all. The price is exactly where I sold it. DOCU is showing a small negative unrealized P&L, and GDXJ is showing a positive unrealized P&L. And the percentage return in July on the initial 5,000 is coming in at 28%. So on my initial 5,000 account size or investment, if you like, I returned a profit of 28% for the July expiry, which, if I may say so myself, is a decent return, especially when you consider that if you were to stick 5,000 in a high yielding bank account, if one of those still exists, you would struggle to even get 2% interest in a month. And I think the most important thing and the most crucial thing about this strategy is that this profit is purely passive income. This is all passive income. I posted the 5 trade ideas in the forum, and the members who follow these trades simply put them on when I sent out the alerts. I then set my profit target and created a good until cancelled order to buy back the spread. After that, nothing else had to be done. Now, that would have taken less than 5 minutes per trade to achieve this return. So that is what I call passive income. You didn't have to sit in front of your screen every day looking at the price tick up and down. I mean, you could do, there's nothing wrong with it. It's not good for your blood pressure. And I don't do it. I simply check the position when the market opens and check it when the market closes. Because whatever it does intraday, I can't do anything. I'm not going to adjust it intraday. So it's pointless me looking at it and watch the P&L gyrate up and down. So that is the profit for the July expiry, 1,390, a 28% return on my account size of 5,000. I'm now going to quickly go through the individual positions. There are more details on this in the forum. I'll move all these positions into the trade review section in the forum. So to see details of all the trades that I took in July, you go to the main forums tab in the site, and you scroll down to the trade reviews for 2020 trade reviews, and you shall find one for July, and all the trades that I took in July are going to be in here. So let me quickly run through them now. So MRNA was one of the longest trades I had in July. The duration was 35 days. And on this one, on the 4th of June, MRNA was trading at 16.92, implied volatility was 50, and that's a common theme here. You'd notice that none of the positions I took had IV of less than 50. They're all above 50. That's my number one criteria. There were 43 days until the July expiry when I put the position on, and I traded 3 contracts. I sold a 55.50 put spread, and for that I received a credit of $2.07. On the 9th of July, my GTC order was hit. So once I got filled on this order, I set my profit target at 65 cents. I then created an order to buy back this spread, which I sold initially, to buy it back for 65 cents. On the 9th of July, that order was filled, and I bought back the spread for 65 cents, and I realized a profit of $426 on the 3 contracts I sold. The second one was in DOCU. This was a fairly quick trade, short trade. Trade date 9th of June. IVR, implied volatility on this one, was 56.7. There were 38 days to expiry. I sold the 135-130 put spread. And at the time, DOCU was trading at 142.98. I received a credit of $1.75, and on the 16th of June, or 7 days after I opened the position, my profit target of 7 cents was hit, and my order to buy back the spread was executed, and I realized a profit of $315 per contract on that one. Now, BA, this next one, it's got two legs because I had to adjust it. This one here. So on the 10th of June, BA was trading at $204. Implied volatility was 59.6. There were 37 days until the July contract expired. I put an order in to sell the 180-175 put spread, and I wanted to sell 3 contracts. Now I only got filled on 1 contract, and I sold it at 175. I then I set my profit target on this one at, where is it? I think I set my profit target at 70 cents. But then, shortly after I put on this spread, the price of BA dipped. So it went from 204 to below 180, and my short put strike was in trouble. So I had to take defensive action by adjusting the position, and the adjustment I made on the 26th of June was to sell a 190-195 call spread, and for that I received an additional credit of 105. And BA went up and down during the preceding 10-15 days. And the net effect was that in the end, I had to close out this position, and I managed to make a tiny profit on it of $22. And that's on 1 contract, because I only got filled on 1 contract. But I think I didn't give this position as much attention I'd have given it if I had been filled on 3 contracts, because my risk in this was quite small on a 1 contract position. So I was happy to break even, and in the end I managed to get a tiny profit of $22. The duration was 35 days. It was one of the longer ones. So IWM on the 15th of June, IWM was trading at 140.81. Implied volatility was quite high, 62.7. There were 32 days until the July contracts expired when I opened it, and I saw the 150-155 call spread. So the call I sold was $10 out of the money because the market was at 140 when I sold it. I then set my profit target at 0.55 and created a GTC order to buy back the spread. Well, on the 26th of June, my GTC order got filled when my profit target was hit, and I made a profit of $282 for the 3 contracts I sold on that one. And this was open for 11 days. The final position was in BIIB, and this one was a nail biter. So BIIB was the last position I opened for the July expiry. I opened it on the 16th of June, and at the time there were 31 days until the contract expired. The market was at $283, and I sold a 265 260 put spread. I received a credit of $1.45, and the market went below my short strike. And for reasons you'd find when you check the review section, I decided not to adjust this position. I set my profit target on this one at 30 cents. It was initially 55 cents. I adjusted it to 30 cents. And again, when you watch the video in the trade review section, you'd find out why I did that. And on the 13th of July, which was 27 days after I opened the position, my order got filled and I made a profit of $345. So my total profit is 1,390. And these are all the trades that make up that profit. And that is the end of the trade review for July. I look forward to seeing you at the end of August. Thank you.